Just do what you have to do.
I always do, Sam. I always do.
What was going on inside the White House made the stuff in the streets look like a party. Reed's people were in there, not Black Arrow. And they were clearing it room by room. Reed had disabled most of the security from Third Echelon. The EMP had taken care of the rest. All the President had left was Secret Service. And they weren't enough. Sam was in, trying to make his way through the White House while the people he'd trained tried to kill him. As for Grim, well, she had the hard part.
Greetings once again, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the 11th and final episode of Let's Play Splinter Cell Conviction. So, what are we waiting for? Let's end this. We'll kick things off by hastily jogging down this rather long corridor before sliding up against this archway and taking note of the two guards chatting to one another in the next room. From this position, we'll use the nearby adjoining room to move around these clowns and briefly pause in the doorway behind them. Now, although from this position we can cross the room without these guys realising and proceed unnoticed, I'd rather use a slightly more
aggressive approach.
Okay, Derek, here's the plan. The second Fisher comes around that corner, we're going to... Gentlemen, after our warm welcome, we'll head through the doorway, make our way up the stairs, and discreetly cross this heavily occupied room using the furniture to hide ourselves from sight. We will then jump out of the window and move along the ledge outside, now being able to progress without unnecessarily engaging any of the enemies in the area. Hey guys, does anybody else think that at this late stage of the game we ought to have learnt by now that standing next to an open window is nearly always a bad idea? Whoops. Moving now to the final window on the left, we'll check for any nearby guards with our sonar, jump back inside, and carefully sneak our way behind this oblivious fuck. Has anybody seen my eyes? I can't find them anywhere. Having successfully snuck our way past that potentially hairy situation, we'll make our way calmly through the next two deserted rooms and enter the ballroom, in which lies our first objective, the Vice President. And as you can see, Vice President Samson is being protected by 4 personal bodyguards. Bodyguards that we'll have to deal with before confronting him. So, let's see what good having 4 expertly trained bodyguards does for the Vice President, shall we?
That's Fisher, isn't it?
Guess who? Oh my god, you're Sam Fisher! Wow, you've got yourself a nice looking throat there, mate. Mind if I have it? Oh well, actually Sam, I kind of need that to live. Thanks. Don't worry, Mr. Vice President. I made a promise to keep you safe, and if Sam Fisher wants you, he's gonna have to go through me first. And now with 2 guards out of 4 removed from the situation, let's see if the 2 remaining guards on stage have any more luck in doing their job. Hey guys. Hello, Mr. Vice President. How are you this evening?
Kill him!
Nope, not until you ask me nicely. No, Donald! You son of a bitch! I'll make you pay for this! Fuck up, cunt! Now, where were we? Oh yeah, that's right. Mr. Vice President!
You don't get it, do you? You can't touch me. I got protection. I'm Teflon. So whatever you think you're gonna do to me, Mr. Has-Been, Mr. Rogue Agent, Mr. Washed-Up Spy, we can forget about it right now, because I'm bulletproof. Goddamn bulletproof, you hear?
Oh, really?
Oh, you shot me! Oh!
Sorry, I thought you said you were bulletproof. Now, after securing the Vice President, we can't waste any time. Why? Because almost immediately after capping him in the knees, the ballroom is stormed by Third Echelon operatives from both the centre and right-hand side of the room. Needless to say, staying put and attempting to fight them off will often result in dire consequences. So we're going to fight their ambush with a little surprise of our own. We'll start by immediately running from the stage to the right-hand side of the room and throwing a mine in the doorway. Holy shit, guys, I think the Vice President's in trouble. I'm coming, Mr. Vice. Oh! You're going nowhere. Surprise, fuckwits. Holy shit. Try to ambush me, will ya? Better luck next time. Hey, you! Looks like you blacked out. And now with the guards on the right hand side of the room dealt with, we'll shift our attention to the enemies entering through the center doorway.
Yeah, okay boys, let's do this. Go, 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 go. Wait, there's a...
And now as we creep our way into the darkness, we notice one last operative race into the room and prepare for battle. So, let's deal with him before we proceed.
Jesus!
Hey! Look, I just met you, and I'm a little crazy. Look, there's a table, so eat it, cunt!
Get it on me.
Cool me, maybe. Modern music reference for the word! Now that large amount of dickheads have been taken care of, it's time to proceed and meet Grim in the press room. But as we head through the sensor doorway, we are once again ambushed by Splinter Cell operatives who immediately detect us from the other side of the room. To combat this, before entering the next area, we're going to throw a flashbang grenade across the room, and when it detonates, immediately sprint in and jump over the wall to the left while the guards are disoriented. From here, we'll make our way around the left-hand side of the room and shoulder up against this table, hiding ourselves from sight while we survey the area. Now, from this position, it is possible to simply sneak directly behind the armed guards and proceed. But, where's the fun in that? Come now, Fisher. Stop hiding like a child. Come, face me like a...
Haven't lost the touch.
Moving on.
By the time Grim got a hold of Sam, Reed's men were kicking in the Oval Office door. She was there, and she could see that the president's protective detail was going down. The plan was for Sam to meet with Grim in the press room where they'd figure out what the hell to do next. Of course, Grim already had a plan, one she hadn't bothered to tell Sam about. But that shouldn't have surprised him. Some things, and some people, just don't change.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, as aforementioned, our current objective is to meet Grim in the press room. We'll start by dropping down this elevator shaft, re-emerging on the floor below, and disposing of the guard directly in front of us. Peekaboo!
Shit! Everyone! It's Fisher! He's here! Quickly! Sound the alarm!
Sorry about your face, bro. After disposing of that wanker and moving around to the left-hand side of the kitchen, we can see that the area is being occupied by several armed guards. So, once we've marked the guard at the front of the kitchen, we'll focus our sights on the patrolling guard at the rear, who will soon begin walking towards the side hallway. As he gets closer to our position, we'll quickly relocate ourselves to the small space between the wall and the refrigerators and wait for him to about-face and walk away. When he does, we'll quickly slide up to the doorway, turn the corner sharply, and grab the guard on our immediate right.
G'day, mate!
Come with me. I'd like a word with you. Yes, I think this spot will do the trick.
Okay. So what did you want to talk to me about?
Nothing. After our little chat, we'll head back into the kitchen and temporarily take cover by this bench as we wait for the aforementioned patrolling guard to make his way back to the hallway, where, of course, we'll take him out.
Sweet dreams.
Now we'll move around the back of the kitchen and take care of the next guard positioned closest to us.
Ha ha! I hope that Fisher comes this way, cause I have a bullet with his name on it.
Boo!
Whoa! Oh, son of a...
What's going on back there? Ryan? Peter? Gordon? Well, if none of you are going to answer me, I'm just going to have to...
Shut the fuck up!
I need your help with something. Hey, fuckface.
Huh?
Oh my god! Thank you for your cooperation.
Well, you are most certainly not welcome, you vicious...
Whatever, cunt. Having dealt with the abysmal resistance in the kitchen, it's time to press on. And as you can see, we've come to a rather long hallway with a machine gun toting maniac at the other end.
Please, Help!
Shut up, you! So for this situation, what we're going to do is quickly move our way up the hallway using the various positions of cover to shield ourselves from the machine gun fire and ultimately move through the doorway. Once here, we're going to... Oh, will you shut the fuck up? Thank you. So, as I was saying, now we're going to... Oh, for fuck's sake! So, having been ambushed once again in the room just off from the hallway, we'll show just how stupid Reed's Splinter Cell agents are by hiding behind these boxes, watch as they run off in the opposite direction, and of course, use this opportunity to simply sneak right by them. Re-emerging back onto the hallway, we are once again faced with the maniac on the machine gun. And I think it's about time that we shut him up for good. Eat, let and die, Fisher! Yeah. What's that? Much fucking better. Moving through the doorway at the end of the corridor now, we'll cross the following room full of dead bodies and make our way into the offices. Now, it is in this area that we are going to be ambushed by 2 waves of enemy Splinter Cell operatives. Although it sounds like a tricky situation, if we keep our wits about us and move quickly, we can easily handle the attempted assault. So, here we go with wave number 1, commencing in 3, 2, 1... Quickly, boys! Let's hit him while he's still blinded by the... I'm moving in to cut him off in the... Agent Whitehouse standing by, ready to kick some... After dealing with wave number 1 and proceeding into the next area, we're about to get hit by the second and final wave of Splinter Cell agents. Now, this part can be a little bit tricky as some of these operatives drop from the ceiling, making them a bit more difficult to deal with. Talking mainly about these 2 cowards here, dropping in from the vents at the rear. To combat this and deal with this wave as easy as we did the last one, we're going to throw a remote mine in the area where they're going to drop, and, well, here we go. Okay, boys, let's see how this chump fares against Third Echelon's finest... And there we have it. Splinter Cell ambushes circumvented.
Like a fucking boss!
Moving on now, we'll head around this corner, down the hallway, and follow the group of Third Echelon guards through the remaining stretches of corridor before entering the room through the final door on the right. Here we have the aforementioned Third Echelon guards in the middle of a gunfight with the remaining members of the Secret Service. So we'll use the gunfight to cover our movements as we begin to empty the room of enemies. Keep shooting! Don't stop until they're all... Yeah! Quickly! We need to kill these guys before Fisher gets... Oh, for fuck's sake! Looks like it's a little late for that. And now we'll mark the 4 remaining guards in the room, grab the dickhead in the middle, and shoot them all dead. Hello there, gentlemen. And now, my friend, it's your turn. Please, don't. I have a goldfish. You've mistaken me for someone that gives a fuck. And now with that final obstacle overcome, we'll make our way through the next room, down the corridor, and enter the press room to finally meet up with Grimm.
For whatever it's worth, Sam, I am so sorry for everything.
I thought we were in a hurry.
Right. We need to get you close to Reed, and we need to do it in a way that doesn't make him double tap the president immediately.
Got any ideas?
One, but it's gonna hurt.
Just do what you have to do.
I always do, Sam. I always do.
Tom, I've got Fisher. I'm bringing him in. Don't do anything drastic until I get there.
Sorry, Sam.
You're going to the Oval Office. You've got to dress properly for the occasion. Hands? Comfortable?
Fuck.
Get up. You've got an appointment with the president.
All those years you were lying to me.
It was for the greater good, Sam. And I would do it again in a heartbeat, for the same reasons.
Guess I never did know you.
No, you didn't. And you still don't.
I was wondering when you were gonna get here. Nice work, Anna. I see you got some payback in for the stun he pulled at the airfield.
Well, he put up a little bit of a fight.
Of course he did. And now he's here, the famous Sam Fisher, just in time to be useful. So how does it feel, Sam? Knowing you're gonna go down in history as the man who assassinated President Caldwell.
Fuck you, Reed.
Of course, we'll be just a little too late to rescue her. And you'll be shot multiple times trying to escape. It's classic, but it's clean.
You don't honestly believe that this is gonna work. The surveillance cameras footage is gonna show.
Your cameras, we own them. Your security measures, we made sure the Pulse fried them. We're third echelon, Madam President. We own every bit of information that goes through this town. And if I want to, I can make it look like you were assassinated by 2 circus clowns and a golden retriever. So shut up, and you might live a few seconds longer.
That's not third echelon.
It's not Lambert's third echelon. Last time I checked, he was dead. And guess what? Third echelon nearly died with him.
Tom.
You see, the president decided the agency wasn't justifying its funding anymore. She was gonna shut us down, leave America vulnerable to the sort of attacks you spent so many years stopping, Sam.
Okay, it's about time that I shut you up!
Madam President, are you all right?
Yes, I'm fine, thank you.
Son of a...
That was a close
You've got
call.
maybe 2 minutes before the army takes back the White House. Make them useful. How did Megiddo get to you?
You don't want to know about Megiddo, you want to know about your daughter.
No, I'm pretty sure that I just said that I want to know about Megiddo!
You don't get to talk about my daughter.
You still don't get it, do you? Sarah didn't matter. Threatening her was just a way to get to you. And leveraging you was a way to get to third echelon. And third echelon, that was a way to get what they wanted out of the White House.
You're the mole. You're the one Lambert was worried about.
Very good, Sam. You finally see.
Oh, I see, alright. I see that your shoulder's missing a bullet wound. Wait, what? What are you talking about?
Son of a bitch! You cost me 3 years of my life. 3 years when I thought my daughter was dead.
I need water.
Fuck off, Bear Grylls! Now is clearly not the time for a comeback!
Move, move! Drop your weapon on the floor now!
Captain, thank you for rescuing me. Now, I don't see anyone else here but us, and I'm sure you don't either.
Oh, ma'am. Let's get you out of here.
Thank you.
Oval Office is secure. We have the president. POTUS is safe and secure.
Finish him!
With pleasure.
I've talked to Sam once since he left. He told me that he and Sarah were going to take some time to catch up. He talked about learning who was really important to you, why you always had to come back for him. He talked about family. And you know what the last thing he said to me was, just before he hung up? Vicky said, "Thanks for everything. I love you like a brother." Brother, that's family, right? Yeah. I thought so.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, that brings us to the end of not only another episode of Let's Play Splinter Cell Conviction, but the entire Let's Play Splinter Cell Conviction series. I'd just like to quickly take this moment to give a massive thank you to each and every one of you guys and girls for following and supporting the series throughout its lifespan. And I sincerely hope that you enjoyed watching the videos as much as I enjoyed bringing them to you. Thank you guys and girls so much for watching, and as always, I'll see you next time.